Well, hello there again. My name is Thomas Childers again. I would have to say that my biggest accomplishment as a supervisor or manager would be actually getting to that point with Airmark. It took me 2 years of working and showing them that I really wanted the job and everything else. It took a whole lot of time and effort on my part to get to that point just due to how big Airmark is and how many people they have, and you really have to show a lot of effort in order to get recognized in that company, especially on that campus as well, with it being such a big campus. And yeah, like I said, I mean, I worked as hard as I possibly could, put in a whole lot of time, the most time and effort I've ever had to put in to be promoted as well. So I feel like that is a really good achievement for me. I feel like I worked and showed what I'm worth in order to get that. And I don't feel like if I wouldn't have shown that, I would have never been put in that position. So I would have been passed by somebody else. The second part, the worst supervisor boss I've ever had actually was just recent. I was a woman. She was 34, you know what I mean, younger, never really been in that position before. Had been a supervisor but not a manager, where she was the one where it all fell on if something didn't get done or something like that. So if something didn't get ordered or if some scheduling wasn't done correctly, it all fell on her. And she was new to that, but she did get a lot of time to get it straight, and she just never did. And when she would start getting frustrated, she would take it out on her employees, and it eventually got to the point where a lot of the employees didn't want to come to work anymore. They didn't want to work on her shift. They wanted to work on my shift. They wanted to avoid her at all costs. And when they would avoid asking her questions and stuff like that, just because they were afraid of her response. They would rather deal with not having something or not getting something done rather than dealing with her reactions to how things were. And it was just a terrible experience, but luckily it was fixed rather quickly. But the month and a half, 2 months that we dealt with it, it was not fun. Um, and that comes to the third part, the relationship and task skills. Well, I mean, you're right. You do have to have both relationship skills and task skills. You have to be able to get along with your employees as well as get them to do stuff at the same time. You can't do it all. You have to delegate, and you have to understand, and you have to make sure they understand that it's nothing personal. It's a job. It's got to get done. I feel like I'm actually pretty good at that. I feel like I push people pretty well, but I also like to know about them. I like to know about what's going on in their lives. I like to know what type of degree they're going for, what type of person they are. You know what I mean? It's not fun to just go in and work. It's fun to go in and actually enjoy the work and enjoy the people around you at the work with you. It's a lot of fun. The Yeah, and as I said, like I said, it's something that I've honestly always done. It's something that I pride myself on, both being a person that gets stuff done and is also liked by everybody. And I feel like it just makes your life easier. It just really does. It may be biting the bullet at certain times when you know you could just do something else, but you just have to, like I said, you have to learn how to bite the bullet at times, and you have to understand that people have bad days and stuff like that, and you have to try and work around it. And it's just, like I said, it's just something, everyday things that happen in life. You have to work through them, and you have to keep on moving. Without that, you never get anything done. It's all a matter of an employee comes in a bad mood, you have to get them in a better mood or make them forget about their bad mood and keep them working and getting stuff done, because if they're not working, that means either me or somebody else is going to have to pick up the slack, and that's not fun. That's when the jobs become ridiculous and nobody wants to come back to them anymore. But all in all, that was it. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good day.